Now we are going to look at antonym. Antonym is a word that means the opposite of another word. Strong is an antonym of weak. Up and down are antonyms, just like opposite. Apostrophe. See punctuation. Article. The words a/an and the are called articles. They are used before a noun. The is known as definite article. It shows that the noun refers to a particular example of something. For example, I am looking for the blue pen and not the red one. A/an is called the indefinite article. It shows that the noun refers to a general example of something. For example, I want a pen, any pen. A plus consonant, a pen. An plus vowel, an apple. Before noun begins with a consonant sound, we used a, like here, a pen. We used a, and before nouns beginning with a vowel sound, we use an, like here, an apple. We do this both when we speak and when we write. Examples: a lion, a squirrel, but an and an elephant. If there is an adjective before the noun and after the article, the use of a/an depends on that adjective. Example: I ate an egg, but I ate a boiled egg. A story, but an unending story. The definite article is always written as the, but when we speak, we pronounce it as the before consonant sound and the before vowel sound. Example: the lion, but the elephant. Aspect, a form of a verb that shows. Now this is a whole different concept. Aspect, a form of a verb that shows whether an action is complete or is still continuing, or it may show that it happened or was happening in the past but is still relevant. The two aspects are perfect and progressive or continuous. Verb forms show both tense, present, past, future, and aspect, which is perfect and progressive. For progressive, we use be plus verb in ing form. Present progressive, they are going. Past progressive, they were going. For perfect, we use have plus verb plus ed or en. For example, present perfect, they have gone, and past perfect, they had gone. Perfect progressive, have plus been plus verb and ing form. For example of present perfect progressive, it is they have been going. For past perfect progressive, they had been going. See, for present perfect it is they have, and for past perfect it is they had. Sometimes all these forms are referred to as only tenses. Now this is a whole different concept. Autobiography, a book/story that someone writes to tell about their own life. Auxiliary. Auxiliary is a helping verb used with the main verb. It helps to show the tense, form questions and negative sentence, and to show whether something is possible or necessary, etc. These are two sets of auxiliary verbs: be, have, do. I am going, they have gone. Did he go? She did not. Modal auxiliaries. Auxiliaries like can, should, may, must. It can fly, they should come back. May I come in? She might come. A student must work hard. See modal auxiliary and verb and you'll understand. Now what is biography? Biography is a book or story of someone's life written by others. Character is a person in a story, film, play, etc. What is clause? A group of words that includes a subject and a verb. A clause can form a complete sentence or be a part of sentence. For example, in the sentence, I went home because it was getting dark, there are two clauses: I went home and because it was getting dark. In the above sentence, if you read only I went home, it sounds complete. So it is the main clause. And there are two types of clauses: main and subordinate. Main clause a main clause can stand by itself as a complete sentence. what we see, I went home. It makes good sense. Even if you read just the main clause, it will make sense. Subordinate or dependent clause. It cannot stand by itself as a complete sentence. If you read just by subordinate clause, it does not make good sense. In the above sentence, because it was getting dark, is the subordinate clause. If you read only this clause, you realize that it is incomplete and the sentence includes something else. Subordinate clauses are further classified into adjective clauses, adverb clauses, and noun clauses, according to whether they act as adjectives, adverbs, or noun respectively. Now, what is comedy? As we all know, a play or film with a happy ending, entertainment such as film, play, TV program, etc., that makes us laugh. And then we are going to look at complement. There are two types of complement: subject complement and object complement. A subject complement is a word or phrase used after a verb and describing the subject of the verb. For example, in I am hungry, hungry is a subject complement. Other example, she is clever, he is a teacher, she became a doctor. An object complement comes after the object of a verb and gives us information about the object. Example, they made her secretary, she found the letter interesting. Now we're going to look at compound words. When two or more words are linked together to produce a word with a new meaning, that word is called a compound. For example, postman, red-headed. What is conjunction? Conjunction, a word that joins words, phrases, or sentence. For example, and, or, but, because, if, etc. Now we're gonna look at consonants. Consonance is a repetition of the consonant sounds, especially at the ends of the words in a phrase or sentence. Example, think, thank. So you guys can make collection of the example of alliteration and consonants and you can comment down.